Hello to all you beautiful beings who will find today's message. This is the Crow's Nest, and I'm your host, Crystaljoy, Wounded Healer. And what I have for you today is a guidance message for you for the day from your angels, your spirit guides, your higher council, and potentially your higher self as well. So we're going to start with the tarot cards, and then we will finish off with our angel messages, our angel numbers, sorry, as your guidance message. And before I begin, I want to highlight a couple things. One is an experience that I had quite early this morning with a hummingbird. So I've been talking a little bit about my new spirit animal guide being a hummingbird. This really lovely experience that I had this morning while out in my yard with my cats, giving them some time outside to play. This hummingbird was, basically flirting with us. He was hovering quite close. My cat could have easily just, jumped up and grabbed him. I'm really glad she didn't. But, so there was a lot of that, flirtatious energy. He was also very playful, very chirpy, very chattery. I've never heard a hummingbird sing quite a tune before. So I thought that was really interesting. And hummingbirds, they speak about, the lightness and the playfulness side of life. And I wanted to highlight that experience this morning because ever since we had the totality of the lunar eclipse, there has been an energy shift, and it's been a higher vibration, and that's been allowing us to feel more grounded, and therefore feeling more light. I know myself, I'm recovering from, some health issues that that just don't suit me anymore, right? And one thing that I'm noticing is I feel a lot less inflammation, a lot less aches and pains in my body. So you might be noticing you're feeling just more light, your body is feeling more at ease, and you might be feeling more grounded. And the other thing is, if you're picking up on the noise happening in the background, I love that that's happening as well, because what's happening is some of my roommates are getting ready for a camping trip. So there's excitement, there's buzz, there's playfulness. So there's that excitement, that playfulness for life, So again, thinking about the hummingbird and just the energy, the vibe that's happening. So, I'm kind of feeling like we might get something in relation to all this buzz and this excitement and this lightness and this playfulness for life coming through on our messages today, okay? So we are going to get started. And if it's your first time tuning in, you might notice that there's some things a little different with this channel. And the reason being is many people are still learning so much. And I like to make sure that everyone is getting the messages that they need. I do have some cards falling out as I'm trying to shuffle. I'm not going to actually take all of these, but I do want to look really quick. We have the Chariot, the Star card, the Knight of Cups in reverse, as well as the Star in reverse, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so we're talking about the Chariot having control and willpower, success, action, determination. I'm also feeling very passionate energy behind that Chariot today, like the wand suit, fire element. The Star card being in reverse talks about a lack of faith, despair, self-trust, and a disconnection. So if you've been following my previous readings from this week, feel free to go back and look. But we have been talking about feeling that disconnection because of the effect of the lunar eclipse. We also have the Knight of Cups in reverse, and it's talking about that overactive imagination, being unrealistic, jealousy and moody. And sometimes if we're feeling disconnected, that can put us in a little bit in that position. But the Nine of Cups also is talking about contentment, satisfaction, wish come true, right? So there, like I said, there's something good coming. And with this Chariot upright, talking about willpower, success, action, determination. And again, I'm feeling very passionate energy behind that. So there's some very bold, determined energy today. We're going to put that back in the deck and keep shuffling and see what we get once we finish our shuffle. Just like yesterday, the cards are pretty jumpy. We had a good strong message come through yesterday. So just now, my heart is feeling, I'm feeling some things in the heart space, you guys. My heart's doing something. So what would our angels, ancestors, spirit guides, ascended masters, and higher selves like us to know for today, and we have the King of Wands come out. I also do want to point out what I have on the deck today, you guys. Intuitively guided stones that I used today. I usually go for the smaller stones. My larger stones I typically use for my setup, but again, the energy is so different, and I felt super guided to use stronger, more powerful stones today. I have my amethyst heart on the tarot deck that we're using today, okay? This is probably one of the first crystals that I ever got myself. I've had that since I was like early teenager. The other crystal that we're using today on the angel number guidance deck is the Lemurian starseed crystal quartz. Okay, so that's a really, really powerful stone, and I did have it charging in the moon. So I'm really excited about that. So let's get back here. The King of Wands in reverse is talking about impulsiveness, haste, ruthlessness, and high expectations. I have seen that this week, along with a few of those other cards that did come out, the Chariot as well as the Knight of Cups. So this King of Wands, so again, we're still feeling some of that disconnection as a result of that lunar eclipse. And so we're you know, also that came through in that little stack that fell out was about you know, there's impulsiveness, high expectations. What was I getting at here? We're feeling disconnected. You know, there's that element of feeling, you know, moody, jealousy, and a lack of not lack of foresight. What are the words that I'm looking for? A lack of like a sense of direction. We're feeling like we don't have a sense of direction. We feel disconnected from our intuition, and so therefore we're trying to make decisions, but we're being impulsive. We're not actually taking time to really check in with ourselves and asking, how well is this going to suit me? Okay, and also remembering that, you know, for those of you who are very spiritual, who are aware of the spiritual path that you're on, you are in a newer energy now. So you know, we're being impulsive, and we're not taking time to familiarize ourselves with this new energy that we're in. And you know, with this moon, this lunar eclipse that we just had was all about releasing what no longer serves us, anything negative templates, negative behaviors, tendencies, addictions, anything like that, codependencies. So again, coming back to making decisions, we're just, you know, there is that element of being impulsive because again, we're just not taking time to really reflect on you know, does what I'm acting upon suit me at this time, okay, and this new vibration that I'm in. Haste and ruthlessness, I'm actually liking this ruthlessness. I'm seeing it. You know, we had the Chariot that came out. I was feeling, you know, a lot of passionate energy. It was very determined energy, and this ruthlessness, I feel that it's not a negative ruthlessness. I'm feeling you know, some of you are so determined to achieve your goals that it's just, I'm seeing ruthless, like the Queen of Swords, like there's just no getting in the way of you right now, kind of ruthlessness. I was going to say something else in regards to that. It might come back to me. And high expectations. Again, I'm not feeling a negative vibe from that. I'm feeling that you have a high expectations for yourselves, and it's because you deserve those, the dreams and the goals that you're, you know, your desires, you deserve all of those. And maybe you're feeling like those are a bit of a high expectation for you, but also just know that you do have a birthright to all that you desire. Just remember, again, it's really important. Maybe that was why my heart kind of went off a little bit. It's really important to always remember to be coming from the heart space, okay? Because when we're acting through our ego, you know, if we're being ruthless through our ego, that is a negative energy, right? So everything should have a pure intention, should always be coming from the heart space, okay? Again, checking in with yourself. It's a strong message that's been coming through. We're going to go ahead and see what the angel number guidance is for you on this. So this is just a little bit about how you're feeling and what you need to be aware of and what you need to be focusing on. But let's see what the angel number guidance is for you on how you can move forward with focusing on how you're currently feeling at this time. I'm not going to, oh gosh, that's a lot of cards. Angel number 77 is in this stack, which came through yesterday, very spiritual card. So again, you know, I did mention spiritualism. 666 is here. Sorry, 6666 is here. And 666 is actually a very good number. Look into it, please. It's talking about restoring your balance, right? So again, you're feeling disconnected, out of alignment. But 4334 is on the very top. This is a message that your angels are surrounding you with care and support, and they are urging you to continue on the self-work, okay? So I was talking about that negativity, clearing away all of that, all of it, clear it away. So this is, you know, your angels are encouraging you to just continue to clear that away. This moon that we're having, we're still in the shadow element of that, and the retrograde that we have coming up, all of that is helping us to really excel in letting all of that go. So just continue to work through it, because right now you are receiving a lot of care and support to get through it and to just let it go. Also, I'm seeing angel number 5252 underneath the 4334, and this is a reminder that only you hold the key to your happiness, to unlock the doors to your dreams and true desires. And love desires is what it says. Your dreams and love desires. Okay, so like I was saying, coming from the heart space, but your angels want you to remember that you are in control of that. Okay, so if you're feeling disconnected, moody, jealous, you know, any negative vibrations that you're feeling, only you are in control of that. So that if you are feeling those vibrations, that's a sign for you, you know, check back in for yourself, okay? Because only you hold the key. But I do want to see, I was going to shuffle and see what else is coming through, but I'm actually being told to stick with these. So we had, okay, so we went through this 4334, 5252. Also, angel number 2222 came out, which is talking about keeping the faith that everything is working out for you. Also a card that, you know, an encouragement to call for guidance and support if it's needed. So your higher council, they're all waiting by, you know, waiting to hear from you and what it is that they can do for you, but they can't take action unless you actually ask them or give them specific instructions on what you want them to help you with. Okay, so calling for guidance, don't just say I need your guidance. Tell them I need you for this specific thing. Okay, be very, very specific about what it is that you're asking for, and they will help you with that. Angel number 1414 is here as well. So your thoughts and feelings are being elevated to a higher level, and your angels do want to communicate with you, okay? So very important, check back in for alignment, do some meditation so you can tap back into your intuition, because there is communication coming through for you. That might be what that hummingbird was all about for me. You know, he just had so much to say. It was quite lovely. So your angels, they do want to communicate with you, so do call out to them. And then going back to your thoughts and feelings are being elevated to a higher level. So not only are your angels trying to give you extra encouragement to get through this negativity that you're clearing away and that you're being encouraged to release, there was also in a reading, I think yesterday, about some of you having received an upgrade in your spiritual awakening. You have a new guide. So that's what I'm also feeling for that. Again, it's just a reminder that you have received that upgrade. You are in a new vibration, a new frequency, okay? And your angels are trying to, that's the other thing I mentioned. When you have a new guide, sometimes we feel disconnected from our intuition because we're not hearing our guides. And when we get a new guide, we're just not understanding right away how to understand them, right? They're communicating with us, but we might not be picking up on the messages and the signs and synchronicities because they're new to us. It's a new form of communication that they have, that our previous guides and the guides that are with us or have been with us are already using. So just really pay attention to the things that are going on around you, right? If hummingbirds are flirting with you, you know, I've been told I do get readings for myself as well, because, you know, I like to hear from other readers and their opinions. And something I was told, you know, was look out for a blue butterfly. And, you know, yesterday it was quite rainy here in BC. It was a little chilly. I didn't think of the chances of seeing a blue butterfly, but I actually seen the most beautiful video yesterday right before I went to bed, like right before I got ready to log off. And it was like neon blue. It was like undeniable. You can't miss it. So really, really pay attention to tapping into those signs and synchronicities that resonate with you, okay? And I'm hearing too, for some of you, you're seeing things like numbers. So if you are seeing things like 1414 on a clock today, those are messages for you. So if you are seeing numbers repeatedly, if you see 1414, you know, a number on a license plate, the time on the clock, things like that, those are for you if you keep seeing them repeatedly, okay? And also angel number 444 is here. I love the amount of fours, you guys. That's groundedness. I was talking about, some of you are feeling grounded. Stability, safety, security is what I'm feeling from. That is the vibration for the number 4. I love the laughter. I don't know if you guys are hearing this, but again, just that lightness and playfulness for life. It's really happening around me. And I love that I said that just now. Angel number 444 talks about you are surrounded by angels and you are being guided through focus, okay? Angel number 23 is here as well. This is a very high vibe card for me. I love the number 23. This is a personal sense of freedom and a divine source of inspiration, encouragement, and optimism regarding your place in the universe. So again, we're feeling disconnected from our intuition a little bit, but the angels are here to communicate with us that, you know, you are receiving this inspiration, this encouragement. We want you to continue to move forward, and we want you to remember your place in life. Really funny, I said to remember your place in life. If you're not following me on Facebook, on the Crow's Nest, you can check it out. I made a post yesterday about, do you remember who you are? Okay, and it's about coming from the stars. So you might want to look into that. It might have something to do with this message for you today. We did touch on angel number 6666 a little bit, about restoring the balance that you had in life, okay? Very accurate with this moon. We've mentioned the disconnection a little bit in this video, but also your angels want you to know there is a forewarning that you may be straying from your path. So if you are not taking time to check back in for alignment during this time of, you know, feeling disconnected, there is a warning that you could stray away from your path. So do take this time for yourselves, okay? I'm actually, as you know, once this video is wrapped up, I'm going to be getting ready for a hike today. I mentioned many times about taking time to celebrate your achievements, and it's been coming through in the cards for you guys who aren't doing that to do that. You know, I'm a week ahead of reaching my achievements for the month, and I've finished everything for the week, and it's Friday. Like I still have an entire day to reach my goals, and they're done. So take time to celebrate your achievements and taking time for yourself, right? Like I'm doing today, because I've accomplished my goals. Celebrate yourself. And then of course, angel number 77. So very spiritual card, right? You are helping to teach others by being a positive example. So just stay on path, keep being you, and you are being a light to guide others, whether you're recognizing that or not. And this is again an indication of a direct alignment with your soul's life purpose. So even though there is a potential for you to be straying a little bit from your path, you are on your soul's life path at this moment, okay? So, you know, a lot of messages coming through here for you today. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And I hope this helps you to get through your day, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow. This is the Crow's Nest. I'm Crystaljoy, Wounded Healer. Be well.